Welcome back to the Music of Let's Plays. This is the second run through of Kingdom Hearts. I'm Billy, and I'm joined by...
David. I'm back, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, I'm dragging you in this.
Yeah.
So, we just finished fighting that Heartless, and the music kind of softened up. Now we've transitioned to waking up out of our dream.
We are really excited to hear island music. Apparently we're going to an island, right? That's correct.
Destiny Island.
Are we going to Destiny Island?
Yep.
All right.
So, you're gonna start hearing things as soon as you wake up. But I took a note myself when playing through the game, and I thought of like how you're in a dream, and usually when you sleep and you have a bright light in your face,
yeah,
this usually causes you to wake up. And I think it's interesting that he wakes up with the sun in his eye.
Okay.
That's kind of a weird place to fall asleep.
Okay.
Either that or this was just a really dark dream.
So what we just went through was just purely a dream. It wasn't real.
It was a dream.
Okay.
I mean, it's hinting towards the future, so it's
okay.
It's a part of the story.
Got it.
So yeah, go into it. We have those waves and seagulls in the background. And you see the ocean.
Okay.
And a little fish.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Now you know the name of the person who did the voice for Sora, right?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I personally know. I don't personally know him, but it's just...
He was in what movie you said?
He is... Gosh, what is his name? I don't remember his name.
He was the kid who saw dead people, right?
Yeah, he's the kid who saw dead people in The Sixth Sense. That's what it is.
Alright, so he's in the Sixth Sense.
Yeah, he has a very baby face now. I'll show you a picture of him later. So now we're doing character development with Sora asking Kyrie questions about her past, and she's like...
I like the music in the back.
Yeah, sets the tone. So the music, it's kind of hard to describe it, but you can definitely tell that you're at a beach type
It seems
setting.
like a very peaceful sound. Like there's no danger around, right? We have no danger looming right now.
We're safe. We're on an island. We're just having fun, kicking back. We're dreaming about traveling to different places. They're explaining how they're making a raft.
Does this song get played when you're only here?
Yeah, only when you're here. My favorite part. My favorite part is like how Sora and Riku don't make any noise while they're running, except for footsteps, but Kyrie's the only one to go. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And then it'll go into Destiny Island. Usually there's sounds accompanying it whenever they do an introductory to a new world.
Does it every time with the font and all that?
They have a different picture laid out, but it's always like a sound to introduce it. Do you remember where everything is?
I have no idea where anything is. I did not study.
I'll help you.
Where should I go? Oh, that's a log, right?
Yep, there's one log.
I like the sound effects you're doing right now.
Yeah. Footsteps on different terrain. Definitely.
That's an important touch to detail.
Yes.
Oh, what's going on here?
You're climbing a tree.
Oh, wow.
I would hope you would understand that you're climbing a tree.
So where are we going now?
You have the other log to your left, right there.
Oh, right there? Okay.
Seemed like you knew where you're going.
And then next thing?
Oh, we need to go up there in that big tree house right there.
Okay.
I feel like there's not a lot to say about this music. I mean, you've been to a beach.
Yeah.
Usually it doesn't sound like this. It usually sounds like people blasting their music.
Yeah. And this whole world is a
beachside.
beach?
The whole island is
Okay, got it.
There is a world, as we find out later on. There will be a cutscene with Sora at his house.
Okay.
That we're introduced to more of the world in the second game, because we're following Kyrie, and she's kind of forgotten your name.
Okay.
So she's trying to remember things about you, and we see her walking around on the shore of what looks like the city. We know that there's a bigger world outside of this island.
So that serves like two purposes. It helps with the plot and also helps people who have played the first game recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like that there is more to this world than just the island.
Okay.
So, anyways, continue on. I like the idea of lowering the sound of music to emphasize certain things. The music has not changed in sound at all throughout cutscenes, just at this part, but later on, whenever they're talking about more serious topics, that's when the music will lower in any situation throughout the game. To say that this cutscene doesn't play a big factor into the whole story, it's still character development.
Now, can you say anything to the different worlds? Do they really not know if there are other worlds, or?
They at this point don't know anything about any worlds whatsoever. They're very hopeful about seeing other worlds, and I guess they're getting bored of this world. Now that I think about it, I haven't played Birth by Sleep, but them being kids, there's a connection where it overlaps. One of the main characters meets Sora and Riku at their younger age. There is kind of like an overlap of knowing that there are other worlds, especially with Kairi being from a different world,
Okay.
like they're saying. Or at least her home being somewhere else that we don't know.
I noticed that the music stopped playing.
Yes.
Is this what you were talking about? How the conversation?
Yeah, this small little conversation is putting emphasis on a item called the Palpu fruit.
Okay.
Do you know about that?
Our destinies would be intertwined.
Yes.
All right.
We'll go into that more later because there's a small little instance where you're having a moment reflecting back on your past with Kairi. This is introducing us to characters we haven't seen before. We're going to see Donald. He is supposed to be going to see Mickey, but he won't be there. Spoiler for the next 2 seconds. The music playing, it's the Mickey Mouse March. It's an iconic song associated with Mickey, where the lyrics are spelling out his name. And you hear that it lowered, so they're going to put emphasis on a specific point, and that is that the king is missing.
Okay.
And I think it's also to put a little bit more emphasis on the noises that they make, because it is a Disney world, so it is cartoonish.
Yeah.
And they have these little noises for his eyes moving and his eyes blinking. His little footsteps are now kind of like I can't even describe that noise right there, but it's very cartoonish.
What does that noise sound like? Please let us know in the comments. We would like to hear what you think.
Yep, and we're introduced to Donald's magic powers. And actually the first magic attack that is ever done in the game is thunder.
One thing I noticed so far is that they're playing a really tough dance right now with trying to be serious but also enjoying the Disney factor. I feel like their characters are being unique, and in the intro song we had this idea of obviously a royalty, so we have no doubt that there's a king.
The reasonings for this, though, do you know why Mickey isn't shown throughout the game?
I do not know.
Square Enix was only allowed to use Mickey for specific scenes.
Okay.
They were only allowed to show him for a limited time within the game.
Really?
So that's why he is only at the end of the game.
Oh, wow. I remember as a kid playing that game, I felt like that was the whole plot. Do you feel like the fact that they can use Mickey that much drove them in that direction? Or is that always the direction they're going for?
It drove them into that direction, but I feel like that worked out so well because the entire plot is going towards finding King Mickey and restoring some sort of balance. And building up and finally seeing him, not even really seeing him, but his silhouette.
Yeah.
Is such a big moment in the game.
We do not see him fight, right?
We don't see him fight.
Really?
No.
It kind of reminds me of similar to like a Yoda, where like we see him, the idea of him, and he's kind of glance, and we don't really know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
So the entire game, we don't know what Mickey's capable of, right?
Yeah.
Do we know anybody calling him strong at all, or is he just called King Mickey throughout?
He's just called King Mickey. He's just a symbol of royalty, as far as we know.
Okay.
At this point, we find out he's strong.
We don't find out to the next game, or is it just hinted at the end of this game?
It's kind of hinted at the end of this game, but we don't know his full potential until the next games, and we see more of him introduced, and we see him in action fighting.
Okay.
And the reason that he left and the reasonings behind a lot of his actions. The second day. All right, she's the easiest one to fight. Go ahead and fight her.
We're gonna fight her.
Yes.
So it's okay with hitting girls?
Yes.
All right. We just fight her like that. Okay.
Yeah, she is incredibly easy, but the song is completely new.
This does not sound like it fits into whatever we were doing. This sounds like I'm in Dragon Ball Z right now.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't feel like you've left the beach, but you're having fun. It's the first battle thing we're ever introduced to.
This was a Sora Shippuden. That's what that was. I don't know where we got that.
You can go ahead and fight him too if you want. The thing I want to note about the song is just that it's still using somewhat the same instruments, just played differently. They changed the feel of it with keeping the idea of being at a beach. Another thing I'd like to note about it is this song is completely like skippable.
We don't have to fight them at all.
Yeah, you don't have to fight anybody. You could have just gone on looking for the items you needed to find in order to create supplies for the raft and just avoided fighting all these guys altogether. I mean, that's unlikely because people love exploring the worlds and finding more backstory within like who are your friends and the people you've grown up with. But for speedrunning or other instances like that, dude, you're getting your butt kicked.
I know. I cannot wait to hear the comments.
Oh no.
Wait, I died?
Yeah, you lost.
That's how you died?
Yeah, you don't actually die.
Oh, okay.
I mean, later on when you die, your heart's gonna come out of your chest and stuff. Friendly round.
Can you say anything to the voice acting here? It sounds like it has an accent. What's going on here?
It's also interesting for these characters because these are Final Fantasy X characters, and that is actually most Final Fantasy characters are more older and mature. They have more developed voices just because they're older people playing them. It's okay, man. You can get
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna edit this out. We'll get you there.
The major thing is
I'll
going
wait
to
to show
be
the last strike that I kill this man with.
the secret is to wait for him to throw his ball and deflect it back at him, like to hit it as he's throwing it. There you
Oh,
go.
we can hit it.
And then he gets stunned. Tips and tricks for people at home.
No way.
So in this, all three of these characters that are at the island are younger versions of the characters in Final Fantasy X.
Really?
Yes.
So we see these guys. Can you show a comparison? I want to see that.
I could throw a comparison up there.
All right, which one is better in your opinion?
I don't know actually. I haven't seen them. I haven't played Final Fantasy X,
When
but
you
I mean,
said epic music there.
they're obviously very matured, or a lot more matured versions of just their regular selves. I could say for sure that their older versions are a lot better. But you're also talking about voice acting, so they needed a younger version of them in order to voice act.
Well, I guess Kyrie can always count on him.
Ooh.
Oh man. We have to fight this guy, right? We
Yeah.
get to fight. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd be angry too if I was a reject from like Hook. This kid
Yeah.
looks like he's in a Hook cast.
The other thing I can talk about is later on, because Kingdom Hearts 3 hasn't been announced. But if there's any return to Destiny Island and to these characters, it's because they've used younger, like, voice actors, or at least they had a younger version voiced for them. It's possible for those same voice actors. That's embarrassing. It's possible for those same voice actors to reprise their role because their voices are more mature. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. The other thing is about Sora's voice actor. His name will be up there. I don't know it right now as of recording this.
We'll give you credit for voice acting.
He was younger when voicing for Sora, and he still voices Sora because the voice actor is matured. So has the character.
What should we call this?
I don't know. What's a good name? If you were to make like a Lego ship by yourself.
A
at
ship
home.
by myself?
Yeah. I'm saying this because whatever you name the raft is what's going to be the name of your ship.
Be it a ship.
When you fly. Your Gumi ship that you fly around from different planets to.
Really?
Yeah, this will be the name for that.
You don't know that until...
You don't know that until you actually get the ship, and then it's like, oh, that's the name of the ship.
Really?
Actually, it's never explained. It's just...
It just happens.
Yeah.
No way.
I
Alright.
didn't discover that until I played through it just my last time.
Alright, as someone who, is in the process of going into the Navy, I feel like we need a really good ship name.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think we have to.
Titanic. That is...
This has never been bad, right?
This is... Yeah.
This is a good idea.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because it's actually like a metaphor to like how his life just hits an iceberg and just goes downhill.
Yeah.
Titanic.
You're about to race.
What's the best strategy here?
What's the best strategy?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you when it comes up.
All right.
I'll feed it to you as it's happening.
I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Oh.
Ooh.
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what a jerk. All right, touch the star and then start going back.
Oh wait, we have to go back.
Yeah.
Ah!
Don't go for the treetops. Just go straight over there.
Okay.
The same exact way you came. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, though.
It doesn't.
No.
We're gonna
Oh,
lose.
no.
We just lost. All right. Can you put Trump's wall in there? Make it look like I can do that.
I can do that. I'll figure that out.
Wait, there's a score.
You guys kind of have a rivalry, so you
Is that
could.
rap change name? Is that real?
Huh?
It's no longer the Titanic.
Oh, I think it isn't named the Titanic anymore. That's fine, though. You
But
can
it's,
you can rename your ship. It doesn't matter. You want to try it again?
Oh,
You redeem yourself?
yeah.
Go ahead for it.
All right, let's go. What do you think about the character design? How do you feel about the big shoes and the outfits?
About Sora or Riku?
But like, how do you feel like?
Both
Why
of-
do you feel like? Do you think there's any pros and cons? Anything you don't like about it?
I think, again, I'm going to reference the other channel. It's called Extra Play, and he does his playthrough talking about the animations and character designs of these characters and how Sora is supposed to be kind of a mimic of Mickey.
Oh, really?
Because that's where he has his yellow shoes, his red pants, and other
Sick.
things. This is brutal, man. Brutal.
Like someone can go. How many times are we gonna? Can you speed this up and see how many times I actually failed?
Yeah.
Oh
Whoa.
man.
Okay.
As you were saying, the Mickey.
Yeah, that's what the color
Been a
palette is of his clothes is supposed to be a reference to Mickey. And Riku's isn't a reference to anybody, but it is creating like a color palette for each character in a way.
Okay, the color palette.
Yeah.
Explain more. What do you mean?
Extra credits didn't explain this part as far as I know, but later on, like, you'll change clothes in the second game. I don't
Change your clothes.
Yes, which the colors don't necessarily reflect the personality, but I believe in a certain way does. And with a character growth going through the second game, it's more of like the characters mature along with like their color palette changes to display. I mean, your style changes, so I mean, it's just a reflection of that. You can do this, okay? I believe in you.
Okay. Can I do it?
Just do it towards the right. Yeah,
Oh.
go. Oh, he's just walking it.
You're just making a fool of me.
Oh man. You got this. Yeah. Score is 1-2. Got a pretty stone.
So as you're saying,
You're just gonna keep going?
now one thing I noticed though is that he says this is a joke when I talk to him.
Yeah. No. Don't talk to him again. Are you trying to beat him?
Yeah.
You're trying to make the score even?
We got plenty of time.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Oh. This is gonna be the most intense one. Oh no, he's running.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh!
All right, man. You're
I'm
gonna
over
have to
it.
stop
I'm over
that.
it.
You gotta.
Okay.
Yeah, she's on the other side of the
Okay.
island. Not through there.
All right.
No, you gotta go back. So the reason that their shoes are bigger, their clothes are baggier, their character design is just a little bit more cartoonish, but not too much that you can completely associate them with Disney, is what creates their own style within the game.
Do you feel like they did a good job
Oh yeah,
with the costume design?
they did a phenomenal job with them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think the major thing that associates them with Final Fantasy is the hair. Riku's got the long pointy hair that's almost like Sephiroth in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got really long straight hair, but still it's silver and straight.
One thing I noticed is that the hair for Sora, it definitely does not scream Disney to me. I don't
Yeah.
feel Disney.
It's more of like a Cloud.
Yeah.
You know Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
The guy that we're gonna lose to.
Yeah,
eventually.
you will lose to him, which is I think kind of cool. And then the rest of the characters design being a normal person, but with really exaggerated clothes is what makes that Disney part more visible
Do I need
within
to
the
go?
characters. Now you need to go jump in the water and get fish, and swim to the right.
Oh, we can swim.
Yep.
Oh wow, where are our parents? Do we have parents?
Yeah, we do.
Do we have parents?
We'll see him later on.
Do we get to see them, or is it gonna be like a '90s cartoon thing where we don't?
It's a 90s cartoon.
Okay.
We don't see them. We hear their voices. I think what makes this world just so great, and every world in general, is just the small little things about it. Your footsteps in the water. If you look up into the air, you go ahead and press the touchpad on the top of the remote, and look up and to the left. You'll see the seagull flying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you hear the seagull noises too.
See, you didn't notice that if you looked up. That's
Yeah.
really good. Wow.
I mean, you don't just hear seagull noises and you don't just find a seagull egg lying around on top of the
I
tree.
like the sun.
Yeah, the sun's animation.
Yeah.
Very realistic camera lens type thing. But yeah, you hear the seagull noises, but you wouldn't think of to look for a seagull because you just think that just adds to the ambience. But it really is that there's a seagull there. I think also paying attention to the noise that it makes.
What about the noise?
It was wood. It's not the
Huh.
keyblade hitting it. They haven't made one noise just for any chest opening. They have it for, of course, the opening of the chest, like you've received an item. But there is a noise for whatever is making contact with it. So
Okay.
and
Very
that's-
realistic.
Yes, and I'll point out from our last episode, it made a different noise whenever you use the shield, when you use the wand, or use the sword. It's a different noise every time. Even though those are only used once for one instance in the game, it still is different.
Where's the other
Oh, you
mushroom?
have one mushroom. That's right. It's all the way on the other side of the island. Yeah. Well, that gives us time to get prepared for it, because that's going to jump into another song. And you are going to jump up onto this thing. I'm going to put a counter up into the top of this episode to
Let's see how
see
many counts I
just
get.
the total overall attempts and how many successes you've had to jump over that.
If I failed over 50 times,
That's embarrassing.
let's see the last time you hear from me.
I think that's also cool. Is like any noise made with the
That makes
with the
sense.
weapons.
Yeah.
You hear the chains jingling on you, and the weapon hitting whatever it is still a wood noise. You're gonna go in here, and it's gonna music doesn't change like you're in a tunnel, which I wish it kind of did. All the ambient noise of the waves and the seagull leave. So this is where I'm talking about.
Okay, music stop playing.
So this is a serious moment. This is the cave drawings that you and Kyrie have made when you were younger. And what he's going to be drawing is a palpu fruit. And that's kind of the symbolic meaning
Oh, this song.
between the two characters, that their futures are intertwined.
Yeah.
They're always going to be there.
Now this song is the first time I heard this.
Yes, this song is has to do with memories. I don't remember the specific name, but it's always within a flashback, and I think this is the only instance in the game that you hear it,
Who's there?
and
You hear the
we'll,
chains.
we'll hear it in the next game, the Kingdom Hearts 2, because that's full of flashbacks. So, but we don't need to talk about it much anymore. Then we have this.
I
theme.
like this music.
Yes, this isn't the villain theme, but this is more of like introducing.
It's a very ominous feel, so I have no idea who this person is as well.
Yes.
I like this. Similar apparel to Chewbacca with
Yeah. The music is communicating like there's a threat, kind of.
So you're from another
It's
world.
not displayed him saying things against you, but he's explaining things to you that are out of your comprehension right now.
Do we later know who that person was?
Yes, later.
Okay. In this game or later on?
I don't know if it's later on or in this game, but well, I mean that's not important. We'll get a flashback in another game. If you want to look at these drawings, they're kind of cool. That little bird right there is a reference to Final Fantasy and the Chocobo. Those are the things that you can ride in Final Fantasy 15, and they're shown throughout all the games. It's still kind of like up in the air for what some of these other drawings are.
Okay, let's try to interpret one of these. All right.
Interpret them.
This.
This is more of like a therapist type thing where.
What's the first thing you see?
How do you feel?
How do I
Or what
feel?
Yeah. What is the first thing you see? I see a Gengar
Say Gengar.
I
Can
see
we
a
get
Gengar
Can we get a picture of Gengar right there?
on his side.
Side Gengar. This isn't your main Gengar. This is your side Gengar.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing I see is this little bird has tombs, and he looks like he's a tomb maker. So he's a killer. Those are little tombs right here.
Huh.
And hugs and kisses or something. So this is very demonic. In fact, I think I shouldn't even be in this game. I feel a little offended right now.
Yeah, that Gengar is the ghost that's coming
Gengar's
from.
a ghost. Yeah. So you heard it here first.
It's pretty extreme.
You heard it here
You
first.
have quite the
another one of these.
imagination.
Can you tell me? Oh, what's this? This looks
It's a castle.
okay. There's a castle,
Either Mickey's castle or just a castle that they've seen in the past.
and it's also infused with death, apparently.
Yeah, you see the skull and crossbones. Whoever.
Oh, so the secret life of pets was prophesied here. Didn't know that. What else was prophesied here? Steven Universe, I guess you could say. Alright, Steven Universe here, guys.
Man, they're talking about real life type stuff in here. Those look like bats to you?
Bats right here
Yeah.
or down there.
No, right there. Well, I guess those ones look like bats
Those
too.
more like bats.
That's kind of like hinting towards.
This looks like more as Utopia with a little creature with a slightly bigger creature. Alright, so
yeah,
Disney.
foreshadowing of all different kinds of Disney stuff.
Yeah, alright.
Except for Steven Universe.
Yeah, Steven Universe.
I didn't expect to find that in this game.
No,
Yeah.
you heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
I'd like to see extra credits do that.
David has confirmed.
Yeah. Now where'd I go? Oh yeah, back to Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie. So, once we get to Kyrie and we finish the cutscenes, we're gonna show up at home, and that's where we're gonna pause it.
At home.
Yeah.
Do we get to explore home, or is it just a cutscene?
No, it's just the cutscene. You're lying on your bed, and you have the island in your window sill, like in the distance, and then it's gonna be like, holy crap! There's a storm. Our raft is gonna get broken. Let's get over there.
Okay, yeah.
And then yeah, everything goes downhill from there. We'll go
Like the
ahead.
Titanic.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure.
You know,
I like this song.
always change.
Yeah. This is Kyrie's theme.
Well,
Let's end with this. Nice little moment.
you okay?
Kyrie's theme is played a few times more in this game, and it's not just about Kairi though. It's, I feel like, about the relationship between you two,
Okay, yeah.
even though it's named Kairi. I feel like they just need to give themes.
More like Kairi's relation to Sora,
Yeah.
not just Kairi.
And I mean, this relationship has been hinted even before with Riku making nods to them, and also with them having that flashback.
Do we know how old we are?
Yes.
How old are we?
We are 15, she is 14, and Riku is, I think, 16.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and then it gives the ages for the next game, but I don't remember.
That's
so.
okay. We're not playing that one right now.
I hope you enjoyed this episode, talking as much as we could about the music. This is still only just the first island. We have yet to talk about Traverse Town, but we'll get into that the next episode. This was Billy.
This is David. Let us know what you would have named your raft in the comments. I want to know what you would have named your raft. That would have been fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. This was Overture.
Definitely over 50, man.
50?
Amazing.
No, it had to have been like
I did like
37.
If I did it one more time, it would have been 50. Because I feel like I messed up almost 8 to 10 times each time.